Welcome everyone to the Nelsonville Old Timers game. And we welcome you to Nelsonville Media Company and our live stream. I'm Joe Higgins, and joined right now, Kaylee Cox is over there keeping the book for both the red and the blue team. You're going to have to help me out with some names as we go.
I can do that.
It looks like somebody you're familiar with is pitching.
Yes, that would be Casey Cox.
Casey Cox.
Of the blue team.
And is that Nathan Dean that is behind him and his battery mate and catcher?
Sonic is donating.
And Bill LaRue
every kid in the kids
is going to serve as our umpire tonight.
Thank you, they said. Anyhow, if you'll understand,
Steve Cox getting ready to join me here
they're normally run
on
by,
the broadcast. We appreciate him stopping by.
Hi, Joe. Great to be here.
I seen you. Little hot today, but beautiful weather.
I was telling the boys, the guys in the game, if we have a good as game as we did last year, Joe, it's going to be a great day. We
There you go.
ended up 5-4 with a walk-off single in the last inning last year.
Nice.
We've had some games that weren't so close, too, over the years.
The Southpaw is going to lead us off here. Is that Matt Yinger?
Matt Yinger, he's a catcher for the Red Squad, been catching for us for years.
I have a fun fact about Matt. He's leading in hits over the last 8 years. He's tied with Ben, actually.
Yeah, Ben and
I
Matt.
saw that. 14 on the Nelsonville Old Timers Facebook page, right?
Yes.
You've been posting things there.
Yeah. Kaylee runs that Facebook page, and
Great job.
since she's been doing that the last 3 or 4 years, we've had better turnouts than ever. It's been a
Get
great
it out
advertising.
there.
Oh, foul ball.
Coming back our way.
Whew.
Out of play.
Trying to get us
Obviously.
already.
We have Mr. Van Bibber over on the PA today.
Eddie's a long time PA man for us. Been here forever. He told me he didn't know if he could make it this year, but by gum he did, and we're so proud he's here with us.
There's a shot up towards second base. Fielded there. Turn, throw.
Wow.
Got him.
Casey
Nice
Nungaster
play.
to Wayne Dickin there. Casey's
6-3.
Casey's an NY Hall of Fame member, and one of his best sports was baseball. He was one of the best hitters we ever had at NY. Of course, Wayne Dickin at first base. He's our volleyball coach, and
Now is Kilgrave.
Yep.
won more titles than any volleyball or any coach we've ever had, I think, almost.
That's amazing.
I think.
Court Foregrave gets it past the right fielder
Yep.
there, and that's going to roll for a bit. He's going to have 2 easy. Take 3 if he wants it. And he is going to round around, and relay throw will not be thrown, and so Court Foregrave gets a standing triple.
Ben Ruby.
Of course, been with us a long time. Of course, that's my son-in-law. He does a lot of work for the Old Timers Association.
Yeah, they were part of the group getting this field looking so pretty here today.
Indeed they were, and he works hard on it. He does the fields for the Nelsonville Youth Association, too. So he's had a busy season with all the rain.
Can I steal this for a second?
There is the number 3 hole hitter here, and one of the leading hitters as well, and Ben Roby.
Another NY Hall of Famer.
Yes, he is. A shot right up the middle into center field. That'll drive home Foregrave, and bobbled a little bit out there, and Roby will take advantage and sprint into second base for a standing double. I'm going to give him a double.
Yeah.
Ben's going to be glad for that because he was upset he didn't get a single hit last year. He was worried.
I told Shakim out in center field he needs to get here earlier and warm up.
Shot down the third base line into left field, kind of
we're
kick
struggling
save,
here.
tried it, couldn't get to it. We throw him back in. That was
Corey Chapman there.
Corey Chapman. Get a single and a leg out into the second one. Might have given him a double too, but I went to school with Roby, so he can get a double. I'm not the official scorer. Kaylee is. She can do what she wants.
That's nice of you. Who we got here, Kaylee?
We have Patrick Janis.
Whoa.
Patrick Januszewski.
Januszewski knocks it into center. Oh, Shakim Williams had it in his glove, but it pops out, so he'll be safe at first. And Chapman moves over to third.
Kim's been a real reliable center fielder over the years. That's not like him.
Well, you told him to warm up.
Exactly. He needs to get here earlier. I told him that.
Need that coaching.
Derek Nate is batting.
Pop up into the infield. Cox waves everybody off and registers the out.
So a lot of these guys, Garrett included, they were all playing a softball tournament yesterday, so their swings might be a little ragged this
different.
Afternoon. Yeah.
Nick Hunter.
See Nick Hunter coming up?
Yes, Nick Hunter's one of our ex-NY ball players, pitcher and a catcher.
And going down to second, and the throw gets by, kind of I'll call it a slide into second. Chapman will score on it. Nathan Dean, decent throw.
Pitching. No, pitching.
Hunter now has a runner in scoring position for him. Swings through that one, foul tip. Easy call for LaRue.
As you can tell, we're very generous with the errors and hits here in the Old Timers game, Joe.
If it gets through, it's a hit. At least that's the way it should be, right?
Exactly.
Oh, shot back up the middle. Williams will field in center, throw it back in, and we got runners on the corner for number 17.
Hunter Bentley's coming
Hunter
up.
Bentley.
This is Hunter's first year. He just graduated high school, and his father, Ace, will be batting right behind him. Ace has played with us for quite a while. So
see, that's
it's always nice
fun
to have father-son.
Yeah. You wouldn't know anything about that, would
No,
you?
no. That's my son out there getting beat up on the mound right now.
Oh, he took some off on that one, changeup.
One.
Of course, in the Old Timers game, they might all be changeups.
That's what we throw in this game.
Bounce back over to Cox in the pitcher's mound, throws it out for the final out in the top half of the first inning.
I was telling the guys, Joe, in our pregame prayer out there beforehand that this is the 76th year. Well, I guess the 76th year of the Old Timers Baseball Association, and Estill Crabtree, a former professional player for the Reds and the Cardinals, started this along with the Reverend Bill Metchin. And it has always been a Christian-based organization, and we had our pregame prayer and everything, and it's always been a great thing. I've seen this levee full over the years. This is always good.
Yeah. Well, I think this is what creates that next generation of interest in the game. They're seeing their family members out playing the Old Timers game. They're coming out anyway. Give them something to do and run the bases and kind of spur the interest as well as Youth League does.
That's for sure.
And one day they'll be out here in the Old Timers games.
I was one of those kids once out there, and it definitely made an impact on me. So I know.
I think they just kind of group them.
Well, tell us a little bit, Steve, if you will, about the history of this game, about why we play this every year to right into the Parade of the Hills.
This, again, started by Estill Crabtree in 1949. Estill Crabtree and the Reverend Bill Metchin. And Estill had just retired from the majors, and he managed in the minor leagues with Rochester. And in 1949, he retired in 1944. In 49, he decided, along with Reverend Metchin, that we needed to do something in the town baseball-wise, and that this would kind of open the Parade of the Hills. And they came together in that first year, had a game. So many years, over the years, we've had actual league games here. The old Hocking Valley League played their championship games here on Sunday. Like I say, at one point this levee was filled. I, as a kid, sat out in the right field area, saw a right fielder out there make a great catch. His name was Bill Wynn, former city councilman here. Bill was a first baseman, but he was playing right field that day. He made a rolling catch, and I went out and got his autograph. That's what I felt about those players out there at that time, and I know kids look at it like that today. And I don't have the ball that Bill gave me, but I did have his autograph. And it's just there's been so many dignitaries here over the year, Joe. There's been 3 governors. Cy Young came and spoke here at Old Timers Day one year. Cy Young, of course, one of the most famous major league pitchers there is.
Incredible.
Bob Feller spoke here. We've had a lot of great dignitaries over the year. We've had skydivers and everything. I'll let you take off because we got an inning starting here. Go ahead.
We got Connor Bunning coming to plate here, it looks like.
I think that's Shaquem.
Oh,
Shaquem Williams.
Oh, okay.
Yep,
Shaquem.
Yep.
And then Roby's on the mound for the red team.
Ben and Casey have pitched for our.
Oh, shot. Shaquem lifts one up into left field, left center. Center dropping back for it, and we'll pull it in.
Is that Garrett Maiden out
That's
there?
Garrett Maiden out there,
yeah. That's what he does.
He's still got some wheels, doesn't he?
Yeah, I mean, that's a big center field, too.
That sure is.
Big outfield in general.
Garrett's always been a reliable ball player, that's for sure.
Who's our next at bat here, Kaylee?
We got Wayne Dickin.
Okay.
Wayne's the first baseman for the blue team.
Shot down left, nearly grabbed, but it gets by, and will go into left field. Dickin will round first, look towards second, and he'll stroll into there with a double.
Wayne's the newest and youngest member of our Old Timers Baseball Association committee, and Wayne's in charge every year of getting the equipment and all that kind of stuff for us. We sure appreciate it. Sure appreciate Nelsonville Schools for letting us use their equipment in this game. Casey's up.
Cox reps it down third base, and he's kind of follows suit there, and it'll get through. Fair ball. Here comes Dickin around third, and Cox might be giving third a try. He's going to. And he'll walk into third. Talk about still having wheels.
He had to do a whole ice bath after the softball tournament yesterday.
What are you out here telling secrets for?
Well, he was telling them at church. It's all right.
Okay,
I think he told
it's already
about
been
10
told.
people.
I think we got a few sore players out there, don't we?
Oh, yeah.
Nathan Dean will step into the batter's box at some point, taking his time.
Nate, a former catcher for Nelsonville, York, now one of our teachers out to Nelsonville, York, and helps out with the football program.
And the Athletic Hall of Fame. And
Yep. He came in last year, and he runs it. He's our president of the Hall of Fame.
And he pops this one straight up, and it's going to come over towards the band and nearly played a member of the drum there. You know, this field you were talking about there between innings, Steve, is when I moved here as a freshman in high school, they played their games here. They still had the games here, and we'd practice and everything. And I remember one of the first few practices I finally got as Dean gets a hold of this one, hits it out to right center or right field, and it's over his head. And we'll take a long roll, and that's what I'm about to get to. That's the point of that, as Dean will walk into a RBI double. But I got hold of one finally. It just launched it, and I'm kind of like I didn't know really what to do because I hadn't paid attention to the field that much. And they're like, "Run!" I'm like, "Why? That thing's gone." Not here.
No,
you're gonna have to put it in a river or something.
However far
here.
you hit, you got to keep running
Yes,
at this field, Joe.
So learn that lesson the hard way.
After in the middle, yes.
And a foul ball over towards the right side, first baseline.
It's fine. I can fix it. It's really okay.
Who's our batter here?
My reaction.
Number 4.
That's Leighton Logie.
Leighton Logie.
Put him where he needs
Leighton
to go.
graduated a couple years ago. Had a great football and baseball career.
Grounds one between shortstop and third. Oh, and Dean's going to try it.
Not sure I would have.
And he got there. Logie went to second on the throw.
We were teasing Leighton before the game. Last year was his first game with us, and he struggled. He went 0 for 4, and he said, "I can't miss next year because I can't do this again." So, so glad he's here with
He
us.
started out one with a hit. Got it off the bat there.
Colin Yinger up to bat.
Strike one.
Yinger got that low stance trying to shrink the strike zone.
It's an ex-lightweight wrestler. We know
There
how
you
to
go.
crouch down, you know?
Yeah. Roby's delivery gets called strike. It had a little pop to it.
Yeah. Every now and then, when Ben feels he's giving up too many runs, he starts throwing it.
Gone to third, and it's going to be close. They're going to call it safe. All these slides we've seen, nobody's wearing pants. They're just all in shorts. Those are going to claw up those legs.
They'll regret it tomorrow.
Roby looks over and now delivers. Slapped the other way.
You mentioned this when you came to town, Joe, that this was the field where where the high school played on, and it goes back a long time with the high school. In fact, our state championship team from 1967, this was the field they used. This was home for them, and such great memories of that year. They had a magical season in '67.
And I love that it's still here. You know, so many things you just don't really know whether it's going to last or build a parking lot on it, things like that. And this field is still here, and it's kind of Nelsonville's own field of dreams.
Yep, exactly. Exactly. We've had
a lot of great players. I'm going to try that time. Now, that same year, Justin Gale is a senior that year, and he hit one into those trees.
I've seen it.
Nobody went after that. No one went after it. They just kind of watched it.
One of our old-time members and another Nelsonville York Hall of Fame, he's here today, is Mike Bishop. And Mike may be the most legendary baseball player we've ever had. Went on to play at Kent State.
Yes, he did.
And led the MAC in career home runs for a number of years. Mike, right-handed batter, but those railroad tracks out there are legendary for him hitting them more than once.
He hit those opposite fields.
He was a stellar player. He played for us for a number of years. Mike did pitch for us for a number of years here at the Old Timers game. And
it's a shot to third and off the third baseman's foot. And that'll drive home the run, Logie. Looks like we're going to have our left-hand hitter here.
This is a first. This is a first for us.
Who is this?
Kaylee, this is Lonnie.
Lonnie Kernan.
Lonnie Kernan. This is the first lady we've ever had in our starting lineups.
Well, she got the runner to second.
She's from up Logan Way. Like you say, a lefty.
They just moved here to Nelsonville, actually, this summer.
Okay.
Yep.
Excellent.
She teaches, or her husband teaches.
Her husband
11,
teaches
right?
11. Yep.
Well, glad to see her out. And going to run to third base here again.
Ben's got to check those runners a little bit.
Yeah, just let that one go. But the
end of the inning.
Well, I think they said it's okay. I think the official there was a little confused himself. So it does end the inning. So that's the end of our first. What's our score?
It is 4-3 blue team.
4-3.
4-3 in the first inning, and last year it was 5-4 at the end of the game. So we had we may have a high score. This is one of my favorite kids games here. The bouncy ball.
Yeah, just love that the kids that they intentionally do these things between the innings for the kids, get them involved. I love every bit of that. A couple of them trying to get that early start.
That's.
But Becky Dickens going to keep them in line.
I got to give a lot of credit to my wife Debbie, my nieces Becky Dickens and Jackie Clark, and my daughter Kelly Forgrave for the work they've done with the kids games over the years. These games were all Debbie's idea one year. We were at a Chillicothe Paints game, and we're looking at the kids' games they played. She said we need to do that at Old Timers Day, and she's done it ever since. My favorite part of the game, actually.
You can see from our field cam, them coming right at us. Oh, wipe out there.
Had a few spills.
But a lot of smiles.
Oh, they have a great time. When the kids go back between innings, Joe, the Old Timers Baseball Association and the Nelsonville York Youth Association purchases 35 Parade of the Hills ride tickets each year. And we pass those out to the kids while we're down there, so the kids will get a ride wristband for the whole Parade of the Hills. And, something that the Old Timers Association is proud to do, along with participation of the Nelsonville York Youth Baseball Association.
That's excellent.
Yeah, I can read it.
It's like Asa Bentley will lead us off for the red team.
All right, the following kids have won wristbands.
There's that wristband you were talking about?
Yes, indeedy.
So if I say your name, you're going to go see Kate Roby at the white table at the top of the third baseline over there. And that is Ariella Wolf.
Ariella Wolf.
Emmett Kernan. Camden Rife. Grayson Cuthell. And Tanner Cox.
And who was the last one?
There will be more after each inning.
That last one was Tanner Cox. I wonder
Tanner
how
Cox?
that happened.
Kate gave them to me.
Congratulations to them. Parade the Hills always tries to bring in some great rides for the young kids.
Oh, for sure.
I know my youngest loves getting on them. She's almost to that point where I wonder about her height, letting her do it anymore, as Asa Bentley's going to ground over to Casey Cox, throws it over to Dickin at first for the out.
I went by Hockin College on my way to church this morning, and the rides were out in the field there. They were ready to pull onto the square later on today, and I think they're down there getting ready right now,
That's
actually.
great. That is great. That, of course, starts on Wednesday. And with the we are hoping to be able to broadcast the welcome home parade at 6 o'clock, and then turn around right after that as Yinger turned on that one, but just foul.
Just foul.
Hoping to turn right around after that and broadcast the Little Miss coronation. As of this airing, they are doing their interviews over right behind us here over at the church.
Yep.
And we've got a recording setting up there, too, that we hope to put on later on for everybody to see the interviews.
I know we've got 14 young ladies this year.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
I've announced that pageant for the past 20 or 25 years, Joe, and it's one of my favorite things to do. There's
It's a little more special this year, too.
yeah, it is. I've got my granddaughter in there this year. I'm so happy to see her up there. But boy, the smiling faces of those little girls, they have a great time. Just riding the float in the parade, I think, is the highlight for you.
Yinger's going to pop this one straight up. Could be trouble as it gets into the outfield and
Nice
over
play.
the shoulder catch. I believe that's Logie.
That is Leighton. Yeah.
Made a beautiful catch. Not even a basket catch. Kind of turned his glove the wrong way and nailed it. Great play there.
Great catch.
Yeah, it was.
My youngest daughter,
Leighton's
Jordan,
a great athlete.
was named Miss Congeniality several years ago.
That's true,
And
yes.
she had an absolute blast going around and representing Nelsonville, and really enjoyed being with the court then. And this year, along with your granddaughter, my niece is in it. So
That's great. We've got a lot of family ties in this one, don't we?
a hot shot there towards left field. As Foregrave will move into the single.
Well, no favoritism on my part. I'm not involved in the judging or any of that.
No.
So let's get that out there.
The
right
judges
now.
were over there
Disclaimer.
hanging out. They're not even listening to this.
I don't even know until the end.
Yep. Now, we appreciate everything you do, Steve, for the community and all the work you do for here at the Old Timers game and, of course, with the Parade of the Hills, Nelsonville, York, all of the above. We appreciate you, Steve.
I appreciate it. It's a labor of love, I'll tell you. It's fun being part of this town.
A little glancing look there between Ben Roby and Casey Cox on that off-speed pitch.
We've got a rule that it's all mid-range fastballs, but I think Casey and Ben throw curveballs and knuckleballs to
each other, yes.
Yeah.
I think he called that one a little inside. And this one's a shot again. People liking this left side. Covered up there, so runners on first and second with Corey Chapman. Chapman also a teacher over at Nelsonville York City Schools.
Sure is.
Basketball coach, football coach. It's a real nice job. I get the chance to work with him a little bit in basketball, and he does a nice job with the players. I'm sure the same is true for football.
Yeah, he has a great love for the kids and loves coaching, does a wonderful job.
He's got two runners on and rips that one down the line. It is fair.
Yeah, wow.
And that's going to roll a while. He could plate two. See
He had
what
to run
happens
up
here.
the hill there.
And he'll get a double at it. RBI double. With the runners on second and third now.
Surprised Roby didn't score on that. Maybe he's getting a little slower in his old age.
And this is Patrick Janikowski. Probably saying that name wrong.
That's a toughie, isn't it?
Oh, shot here to left.
Got a hold of that
It's
one.
going to lift,
Collins
and it's going to get over to Williams. Williams will get the catch in there, and that'll do it for the inning.
He got redemption. He dropped his hit last time.
Was it
last
him?
inning?
Yeah.
Yep.
So can't get me twice, he says. You're about to hear. You've heard between the innings so far. The Nelsonville York Band growing in size a bit this year, and they got a little more out there, and got a chance to see their little preview of their competition for halftime show and their competitions they'll go to. And it's pretty exciting. I think they're going to do a great job again this year.
Always exciting, this band. Glad to see the numbers up. Janice Janicki does a great job with our band.
Yes, she does.
You know, it's since 1949, Joe, the high school band has led this game off. This has been, they have been there with us every year, all 76 years.
4 times and then try and walk to the other end of the park.
This dizzy back
Get a
contest,
little dizzy doing
Becky
that.
has to watch this real close because every now and then we
Yeah,
get someone that
yeah.
kind of lifts their bat up a little on us. But it looks like it's going real well.
Yeah, I wondered for a time if the contest wasn't just spinning around the bat, because a lot of them would spin with the bat.
There's the leader of the kids' games right there. She's just walking around taking it easy today, I guess.
Kick up that cloud of dust. So, Steve, what was the idea behind creating the Old Timers game? Like, why do this?
Estel Crabtree, of course,
Sure.
was a baseball man. I mean, he played from 1926 to 1944. Managed in the minor leagues for such a long time, but that wasn't his main thing. When he talked to Reverend Bill Metcham, he said, we need something for the town to come together on a Sunday afternoon, and they decided on the week leading up to, the Parade of the Hills wasn't even a part of things back then. It was the Hocking Hills Festival, but it started the year after the Old Timers Association. But Estel wanted to do that for the town, and he was so involved when he came back to Nelsonville in youth sports. He coached teams, in our leagues around here and everything. But just thought that the older man needed something to come together for and play a game. And,
Ben Roby.
So, it's lasted the test of time.
Oh, it sure has.
So
it sure has.
and people still come. Why do you think people still come to this and do this?
I think the timing is perfect.
Yeah.
And baseball's the American game and everything, but the timing of this is perfect. But they still come and opening the Parade of the Hills. People consider this the opening of the Parade of the Hills, and maybe like the Parade of the Hills is the end of the summer for so many of us. It's time to go back to school and what have you. So this is just a fun, festive week all week. It's going to be a great week, and Estel and Bill started it. Reverend Metcham started it off with this game, and it's persevered.
Kaylee, who's our hitter here?
Asa Bentley. We've got, that was Theo Kernan. Sorry,
Theo
wrong
Kernan.
team.
All right.
Both number 18, different color.
Okay.
This is Brandon Rife.
All right. I actually got a chance to coach him in basketball, I believe his freshman year, maybe his sophomore year. Good little athlete.
Good athlete, yeah.
Rife takes the ball low from Roby. Williams will be on deck.
David Roby is now pitching for the red team.
Shot towards second base and gets
Asa
through.
couldn't come up with it.
He waved at it as it went by.
Yeah. We call that the old Olay play.
Yeah.
That's
Fourth grade tell him you got to get your body in front of it on that when it pops up on you.
Of course, an old baseball coach. He used to coach a high school up to Logan's.
Just helping out.
Giving a little tip there. I think that's Shakim back up.
Williams
to bat
back
there.
up. That one inside, I believe.
You know, you look out this field, Joe, and you see all that dirt and dust and everything, and that's not what they play on these days. You know, it's all the high school fields are
into center. Got a beat on it, but it got past him, and now you got Williams chasing down Rife. Boy, that's some speed on the base path right now.
Yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure. But back in the '67 state championship days and what have you, this is what they played on. This dirt infield. You don't see anything but grass fields today.
This is baseball, right?
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
baseball.
You're supposed to have dirt in the skirt, as they say. You know, this Wayne Dickin coming up.
He had a double down the third baseline last time he was up.
And he'll hit it towards left field this time.
Hit the wrong guy.
Left center. Caught. Tagging up from third is Rife, and he'll get it in easily. I think he could have run a little slower there. He didn't need to do all that.
He had to make up for when he was getting chased down by Shakim.
Yeah. If you can still run, you might as well show it off, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Like Casey's up to bat.
Steps into that one and gives it a charge. It's going to ride for a while, but hanging in the air and caught there. Great catch to the left field.
Is that Luke?
I think that's Luke Roby out in left field.
Roby making
That
the
is
catch.
Luke. I thought that was him.
Now
I wonder
hold on.
who he was playing. Who's he playing
now, hold
for?
on.
Luke holds the distinction for being the youngest player ever in the Old Timers game.
To make a catch.
We had a game back when Luke was in 5th grade. He's going in freshman year now.
Yes, he is.
And we needed a player, and Luke was there, and we put him in the lineup as a 5th grader.
You know, I was just about to ask what actually constitutes an old timer in terms of age. And you're going to have to explain that now.
I was talking to a friend of mine down in Pomeroy yesterday, and he was asking me about that. And I said, if you're out of high school, you're an old timer, and you're welcome to come play in the game. And if we don't have enough, even if you're not out of high school,
There you
you're
go.
welcome.
There you go. At least out of middle school. Luke does make that criteria.
He again, he was in 5th grade the first year, so not even middle school, I guess.
Luke, just like his father, another great athlete.
Oh, yeah.
A great athletic family in the Robies, for sure. Was sad to see when he went to Athens, but he's going to be a great Bulldog athlete, that's for sure.
He definitely is. He definitely is. We tease him about his time in the 5th grade when he played on this field because he missed a fly ball, and his dad kind of got on him about that. He remembers that to this day. So he can tell Dad he caught that one.
Yes, he did. Made a nice catch.
He sure did.
But that was a charge. That had some rocket fuel underneath it.
I think Casey's been wanting to do that for years. He's always wanting to hit it out there on the railroad track.
Yeah.
So he's definitely swinging for it that time.
Nice. Good throw there by Nathan Dean, the catcher. If everybody had been running, he'd have got him.
When Nate was catching for the Buckeyes, not many people ran on him. He had the arm.
Next group of kids that have earned their
See who our next winners are.
for Parade of the Hills rides, thanks to the Old Timers Association and the Nelsonville York Youth League, are, I believe it says Oakland Tau, Aubrey Dean, Bradley Gilden, Chloe St. Clair, and Cash Moore Jordan.
Congratulations to those
You can pick those up at
young
the top
people
of the third baseline.
for the rides, as this one took a ride into center field and corralled by Williams once again.
Garrett Maiden at the plate.
I imagine Williams might have some sort of record for putouts.
I wouldn't be surprised. He has patrolled center field for us since he graduated high school, and he's a fine outfielder. Nick Hunter at the plate.
Nick Hunter, yep. Boy, he took a cut at that one.
He sure did. Nick's famous for that. If Nick catches hold of it, it's going to go.
I mean, if you're playing the Old Timers game, give it a rip. Swing at it, right?
Just don't hurt yourself.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, there's a rip. That one's going to fly towards left field once again. And,
Oh,
onto the
so
glove.
close.
Nearly pulled in. Williams will turn and fire back into second base. Still got that arm.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Great throw. Colin Yeager had that to his mitt and just couldn't hold on to it.
So what do we call that, do we think? Sounds
in Old-Timers lingo?
In Old-Timers lingo.
That's a double.
Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I'm writing down. I just
Well, really, it's an error on Williams because it pops out of Yenger's glove, and Williams should have dove.
You're right.
Should have been there, right?
And caught that.
Isn't that like the tip drill or something?
Exactly. So Williams is all the way down there in center field. He can't hear me.
There's one of our committee members there, Steve Dupler, just arriving. He had church this morning, had to preach, so he's a little late. But we're glad he made it.
Opposite field hit there from Hunter Bentley. And he'll get into second base there. Nice little inside-out swing for him. As you mentioned, just graduated as a senior from the Buckeyes, played baseball for them.
Sure did.
And now he sets the table for his dad, Asa Bentley, and says, Dad, I'm right here on second. You got to drive me in.
Got to bring me home. Got to bring me home, Dad.
Look at Hunter and Asa Bentley, I think, are trying to freeze that pitcher. Trying to get in his head a little bit. No pitch clock here in the Old-Timers.
No. We try to milk it as long as we can. Looks like it's
going to loop. Oh, and he's going to double it up to his Logie. What a play.
Oh, great play. Hunter's base coach didn't hold him out there. We'll have to blame that on Ben Roby again, I guess.
Was that three? Who was the third out?
That was a double play there.
Yeah.
Oh, just then. Okay.
He stepped on second base there, right through the catch. So
we talk about, Joe, the Old-Timers Association, and soon after Reverend Metcham and Estill Crabtree started the association, they brought in Ron Dupler. And Ron ran after Reverend Metcham and Estill passed, Ron ran the Old-Timers Baseball Association for a number of years, and the driving force behind the Old-Timers Association probably for 20, 35 years, something like that. Ron, of course, passed, and we've had a Dupler on our committee ever since. Right now we have Steve and Don are on our committee. Their brother Bob was on our committee for so long until he passed away a few years ago.
Yeah.
But proudly say the Duplers are probably the driving force behind the Old-Timers Baseball Association over the past many years. And again, our association now is made up of Steve and Don Dupler and myself, Gary Carter, Eddie Van Bibber, and Wayne Dickens. Before Reverend Metcham passed, he brought Eddie and I on, and after that, after Ron passed, Steve and Don and Bob came on. So it's been a close-knit group over the years. But for the most part, you always find a Dupler on there.
Well, again, certainly want to thank you and everybody that you just mentioned for all the work put into doing this each and every year. Again, it's hard to say anything's perfect, but it's one of those perfect events where there's nothing that, man, I wish they'd do this instead. This thing has everything. You've got the band, you've got the games in between, we've got concessions over here from the scouts. Just great people involved all the way across.
Always a perfect day. I tell the players from year to year I want them to get in shape better, but I don't think that's going to happen at this point. So, one of the
little Old-Timers training camp.
I'd have to be in it myself, I guess. I don't want to be there.
Yeah.
But, one of the great things, though, and the main thing, they always after the game, the Old-Timers line the infield. Go ahead.
A shot there by second base for Nathan Dean. Throws it into right, and we'll bring it back into play there.
The Old-Timers line the infield, and not just the players, but all the Old-Timers with us today. They line the infield, and we call out their names, and we'll do it again today.
Yeah.
And we annually honor 2 or 3 Old-Timers that have been with us a long time and been part of our association. And we'll do that today, give out our Old-Timers plaques, and then we'll all adjourn to the Elks at 3:30 for a great meal that Shauna Fredericks and her crew at the Elks has put on for us over the years.
Logie will hit this one into left center, coming over and getting the catch. Throw it back into Foregrave, and runner will have to stay. Dean wanted to get over there, but didn't want to test it.
I noticed the red team is playing with 4 outfielders
Yeah.
last couple of innings.
Yeah.
They put Luke in there. got an advantage over the blue team here, I think.
So that's how that happened. I was trying to figure that out.
They're playing the softball outfield there.
You know what? I think it's because the blue team got an extra player. Brandon showed up late.
Okay.
So I bet they did that so they'd have it make it even.
I bet you're right.
Brandon just beat out that dribbler, getting down first base, showing off that speed. I believe he made it to first before Dean got to second. Dean was taking his time there.
Did he make it? I didn't.
He did.
see.
He did. Called him safe. But I think you're right. I think that might be. I didn't see whether the blue team had 4 outfillers or not. We'll look for that next.
Yeah.
We'll have to look at that.
Little golf shot there into right field, and just off the glove of Hunter Bentley. We'll get it back in, and then we've got the bases loaded situation, Steve.
We sure do, and our lone lady in the lineup is coming to the plate, I believe. Lonnie Kernan, lefty's coming up. Struck out last time. I hope she's found Ben's number this time.
Yeah, just a swing through, little check swings last time. Swing all the way through.
Nate Dean at third, Colin Yeager at second.
And he called that a strike. Didn't catch it.
He went like this, whatever that
He
means.
just waved at it. Just foul.
Stuck the bat out, almost got it. Casey Nunn guessed her at first. Couldn't see him there for a minute, but like you say, the bases are full.
Pitch is on the way and going outside. Steve, I know obviously, and we've talked before, you are a huge baseball fan. What did you think about the Major League Baseball's race, the Raceway Classic, the classic inside of Bristol?
Being a NASCAR fan also, I thought it was one of the greatest ideas. I'm kind of a baseball purist, I was one of those that was against the DH when it came in and all there, but I think over the years I've come around, Joe. If I could have got free that weekend, I might have gone and got rained on Saturday.
Yes, you would. Who's our batter here, Kaylee? 18 for the blue team. Who's our batter?
Theo Kernan.
Theo Kernan.
Theo Kernan at the plate.
So he's still got the loaded bases for him.
On deck.
That one's low.
All the sports today. If you're not the NFL, you have to find a way to attract viewers. And, I like the fact that they try to mix things up like that.
Yeah, I enjoyed the novelty games, the Field of Dreams games, and so forth. And I had a blast watching. I was upset Friday night or the Saturday night because I stayed up late for it, Steve, and hoping that the rain would go away. They get it in. They only got that half inning, but I got a chance to see it Sunday, obviously, and the continuation of the game. I think we got our first walk of the game.
We sure do.
Yep.
Ben's not going to be happy. He walked out right. That's
talk with LaRue there.
It's like he's telling Yinger to go back and tell him something.
Yeah. Kernan now will go over to first, so he got an RBI walk out of that. And
I think we got Brandon Rife here to play.
Yeah. Yep, he hit it at Asa at second base last time.
Pass ball situation.
Colin's
Here he
going.
comes. Here he comes. And he is going to get in there safe.
Oh.
Court Forgrave backing up that play.
Nunguester thought about it. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I love the setup that they had, and it's interesting to think as big of a baseball field is when you go see that, how it just was dwarfed inside of that raceway.
It sure was. It sure just looked minuscule.
You could have put another one in there.
Yes, or two or three more.
Joe, you'll have to ask Steve about some of the historic shenanigans that the Old Timers Association has gotten into with this game.
Question. That's a good question.
I just read about one I didn't know about recently.
You'll have to tell me about that one.
The one there was, and I'll have to try to remember, but they announced that there was a 97-year-old that was going to come out and catch the ball that was dropping from the planes that were flying overhead. And they had a bunch of people help him down, and he walked from the home plate out to second base. And when they dropped the ball, a 12-year-old kid ran out of this costume and ran out and caught it.
Rife gets caught looking there for the final out.
And that was such a big part of Old Timers Day for so many years.
That's awesome.
Is skydivers came and they brought the game ball in and what have you. What Kaylee's talking about.
I do remember that.
Is that, and I think it was Bill Barrows who was the young man who was posing as the 97-year-old and caught the game ball out of the plate.
That's excellent.
So many fun things over the years.
What are some of your best memories of this game? What stands out for you? I know to put you on the spot a little bit, but
yeah. But we've had some competitive games. We've had some not so competitive games. But ones that do stand out to me are the ones, Joe, that I watched as a kid. And I remember Anchor Hockey up in Lancaster had one of the better teams in the Hocking Valley League. And our team in Nelsonville at the time was sponsored by Coker Distributing. And had some great players on it also. And the league championship game was played here. Had to be in around, 1967, 68. And it was a great game here, went extra innings and what have you. And just, it was great as a young kid, how you look up to athletes like that. And these were, to me, professional athletes. They just played such a great game. And I saw one year, I think the 25th reunion of the 1967 Greyhounds happened here, and they came and played a 5-inning game against some of us old timers. I was lucky enough to be one of them, but they came and played against us.
The next group of
they were out of
winners.
They'd been out of school for 25 years. That was when they won the championship, and just to be able to play against some of my childhood heroes that day. It was magical to me. I was out of high school myself at that point, but still to play against your heroes was great. And they could still play. 25 years later, they could still play.
Mr. Van Weber just told us on the PA that 7-5 is the score. Favor the blue team, I think he said.
When I was a lad, after the game, when the local youth league teams walked down and introduced themselves, the Old Timers Association would always give away a miniature baseball bat. And you always wanted to get that bat of your favorite player. You wanted to look for that autograph on the bat. I was always looking for Vada Pinson. That was my guy. And, never got him on my little bat, but it was always an anticipatory thing looking for that every year.
We should mention, too, we've got a great crowd here today. It is circled all the way around the classic stone steps, benches, and this is nice. And especially you look out to our left, down the third base line, all the kids waiting for the innings to start, and then just people sitting on the hills. It's a great place to take in a game.
Oh, it is. It certainly is.
What did Matt just do? I didn't realize we started.
Don't have the instant replay going.
Joe and I were talking.
I know, so was I.
He got on first.
Good job, Matt. You did something.
You got there safely. Wargrave's going to hit this one out towards the right side. It's going to drift out of foul.
Yeah, I find that the blue team is playing with 4 outfielders. So
there you go.
Guess it's only right that Luke's in the game. I hope they let him bat here.
Wargrave trying to go opposite field there. Either that or he's really late on Casey Cox's fastball.
I think he sees that right fielder creeping in on him, and he wants to see if he can put it past him.
Cox delivers and inside. 2 straight on that corner, trying to brush him off the plate. You turn on that one up the middle. We'll get through for a single. We'll move Yinger over to second. Matt Yinger, I should say. Ben Roby will come up. His team down 2 with 2 runners out there.
Good close game. Good close game. Like I said, we had a good one last year. 5-4. We had a walk-off single to win it. and by Brandon Reif, I believe.
Yeah.
We've had some good games over the year. I won't lie to you and say they've all been good because we've had some we've had some blowouts over the years too.
How are teams chosen? How do they split them up? Is it just trying to make them fair as possible, but it's not like a draft or anything, is it?
There's no draft. If you look to your right and look at me and then look at Kaylee.
That's how it gets done, huh?
We do the games.
Roby knocks this one in the left field, falls for a base hit, and that'll drive in one.
Ooh.
And Foregrave will go to 3 on the bobble. First and third.
We sit down in the dugout before the game and see the players come in, have them sign up on a sheet, and we've got the list from last year, so we kind of keep it the same for the guys that keep showing up. But
very good.
As new guys come year to year, we'll find a team for them.
Mm-hmm.
Corey Chapman steps in, and he will inside out that one straight up into the air and be caught at first base. Dickens stares him down.
I think Wayne was saying something to him out there.
Chapman's got a little more something to say as he walks back.
So since 2008, there's been 15 games, and the red team is leading that 10-5.
Oh, wow.
10-5.
Yeah.
That's a badge of honor for Ben Roby. I always played on the blue team, and he never lets us forget it.
This is, help me with the last name again, but Patrick.
Janicki.
Thank you. I don't know that I'll ever get that name right.
Of course, he's
once you start putting no vowels in there, that just throws me off.
It gets rough, doesn't it? He's the husband of our band director,
Yes.
Janice Janicki, and
shot
came this year, won the play.
And that's going to get by the left fielder. And we're going to see whether they're going to try it, and he is. Roby's going to turn and score on the play.
Been trying to show off the speed a little bit there.
Roby, another teacher over in Nelsonville, York.
It appears they're not letting Luke bat. What's up with that?
I think
they don't want too much of an advantage.
I think we need to go down and rectify that.
I think we do.
In between innings, we'll take care of that.
Should we just call him out over the PA?
I'll make sure that's done, yes.
Going to go right to Williams, though, and he'll just sleepwalk into that one for a catch. Does that put the red team up now? Is that 8-7 their way, or is it tied up?
Yes, it's 8-7.
There you go. Red team heard that they'd won 10 out of the last 15, so they said, we got to get into this. Is this Hunter?
That is Nick, yep.
And he put a charge in that one, too, out to left field. And in between.
Colin and Shakim had trouble
yeah,
out
they
there.
did. I don't know. And Shakim Williams saying, well, dude, why didn't you catch that? I think Colin may have lost the ball there. Didn't really see it. At least that's the excuse I'll give him.
Yeah, that'll work. That'll work.
Hunter Bentley. I believe he made it safely last time.
I believe he's got some fans here, too. That
Yeah.
Being an ex-member of the band is there rooting for him.
Yeah. Got runners on second and third. That one a bit high, but he took a cut at it. And that one will go down on strikes there. So Casey Cox will strike him out to end the inning. But the red team goes ahead.
Good inning for the red squad. We certainly appreciate, I think you mentioned it earlier, certainly appreciate Bill LaRue, our umpire.
Yes.
He's come for us the last couple of years and umpired and does a great job. We certainly appreciate it. Bill's the president of the Southern Ohio Copperheads, which has been a great boon to baseball in our area. Another committee I'm on, Bill chairs that and does a wonderful job with the Copperheads.
The Copperheads games, too, they do a lot of these between the innings and, get the fans involved. So
they sure do. It's a very family-oriented atmosphere down at Bob Wren Stadium down in Athens.
And, Bill LaRue, obviously very heavily involved in the community also.
For
and,
sure.
like yourself, on a number of committees, and just gives wherever he can. So really appreciate him again coming out tonight and all that he does for the area.
That is for sure. He does a great job for us.
Keep saying tonight, but I'm always calling games at night, so it's hard for me to do that afternoon.
Yep. Kaylee mentioned some of the shenanigans that have happened over the years.
More stories. Let's go.
One year we neglected to bring our catcher's equipment, and we had no equipment to put a guy back there. But one of our players at the time, his name was Eugene Perkins, decided he was going to go ahead and catch. And much as I told him that was a very dangerous thing to do, he wanted to do that. So he went ahead and caught a couple innings, and it was no big deal. Everything went fine until that third inning when a foul tip came his way, and broke his glasses, broke his nose, broke his jaw, and at that point Eugene went to the emergency room up here at Doctor's Hospital, and was back and playing again by the sixth inning with his broken nose and broken glasses. He wasn't catching when he got back.
Yeah,
but,
maybe not, but still came back.
Yeah. So we try to remember to bring our catcher's gear from here on out.
That's Shaquem Williams to lead us off. That one, I think, low and outside. I wonder if Mr. Roby talked to LaRue there during the break.
I went out and had a little chat with him, evidently. That's a nice hit. She came into left center. Garrett Maiden tracking that down and got by him there. Luke Roby picked up. They got a shot at third here.
Oh, almost a pickle.
She went a little too far. You know, I mentioned
still end up on second.
All the number of people. Go ahead. Wayne Dickin coming to the plate here.
Runner on second. Still 8-7. Was that the score?
Yep, 8-7.
Roby going to try and protect that lead. Dickin trying to erase it.
We did start at the top of the lineup, though, so.
Good opportunity here for
tricky.
Wayne. If he can get a single, Shakim's going to score. Oh, shot down to third base. Nick Hunter picked that off. Missed an opportunity for an RBI there. Casey Cox coming to the plate. Luke Roby took him to task last time he was at the plate with a great catch out there.
He's hugging that line, too.
If Casey goes another way.
And chopper over to third. Looks him back, throws over to first, and it's a low throw. And that will head out of bounds. Out of the field of play. Williams will walk in because of the errant throw.
You know, I talked about the honor plaques that we give out each year, Joe, and we've done that every year since inception. The first honoree, of course, as you would think, would be Estill Crabtree. But each year we give out 3 or 4 plaques to deserving old timers. Over the year, you know, that's grown to about 180 to 200 people. During that time, 3 ladies who are very influential to the Old Timers Association have also been honored. And Bev Stonsel, who used to help out with the food and and all that for the Old Timers, was honored as a Old Timer Association Hall of Famer. Shelby Dupler, who was Ron Dupler's wife, was the second lady who was honored.
Lifted into left center, coming on and getting his maiden.
Shelby Dupler was instrumental, in helping Ron Dupler do this for so many years, and and she took our tickets and what have you over there. And we sure miss her today. She can't be here with us, but she was here for many years. And then my wife, Debbie Cox, was honored 2 years ago for her contribution with the kids' games and what have you. So we've had some.
Fired into the center field, and that'll get down, and it'll be easy double, maybe a triple here. We'll see what Logie's going to do. He'll back up there and stay a double. Drives in Casey Cox, though.
Leighton Logie's making up for that 0 for 4 last year.
Yeah, he's having a game. He was in the alumni basketball over at Nelsonville York. Played a good game there, too.
There's an all-round athlete for you right there.
Played the same thing in the alumni football just a few weeks ago.
Yep.
Had a great catch on the sidelines that was between two defenders, and they kind of tackled him out of bounds, which you're obviously not supposed to do, but he just got right back up.
He was quite the receiver and one of the hardest hitting linebackers we've had at Nelsonville York. You could always count on Leighton to be around the ball.
I don't remember where he is in the tackles record book, but I know it was up there. He had a ton.
He's got to be high, that's for sure.
You were saying his names a lot on Friday nights.
Yes.
Colin Ginger swings at that one, knocks it back foul.
I always tried to make sure at least once a game I would pronounce it Logue. every away park we went to pronounced it that way, so I always made sure Dave and Dee Dee heard that out in the crowd.
Yeah, Logue and Lodge, Lodgy.
Our honorees that I were talking about, in addition to the plaque that they receive, a few years ago we established a brick.
Hunter Bentley to his father, Ace Bentley, for the putout.
Father-son, there's nothing better than that. We established this Hall of Fame walkway at the top of the steps over here at Crabtree Field.
Okay.
And if you come up, every old timer that was honored in the Hall of Fame has a brick with his name on it and the year he was so honored. So it's,
Thank you.
I think we started that 4 or 5 years ago. Also, the 67 baseball team, the members of that squad, their names and a brick are there along with their coaches and what have you. So if an old timer comes up here, in fact, the old timer honorees for today, their bricks are already over there. I don't know if they know that yet or not, but yeah, they're already there.
They'll find out shortly.
We sure will. I'll excuse myself for a minute, Joe. I'm going to make sure they let Luke bat. I'll be right back.
Very good.
Get into the game and prizes.
Potato sack race is coming to an end here, and hopefully you're able to see that on our camera angle, on our field cam.
He'd be up.
And again, just the kids getting to play a lot of this is a lot of fun in between these innings.
Gonna get Luke to bat.
And as you heard Kaylee just say, gonna try and get make sure that Luke gets an at bat in there, as he should. He's working hard in that outfield.
All right, the next 5 wristband winners.
Kaylee's going to preside the next
and
winners of the wristbands over at the field, or over at the Parade of the Hills.
Mitchell, Emmett Herring, Emily Landrum.
These are for the rides.
And Taylon Tabler. So you can go see Kate Roby at the top of the third baseline over here.
Once again, folks, we thank you for joining us here on the Nelsonville Media Company's broadcast of the Old Timers game. We're a startup company and looking forward to broadcasting live events. Our plan is to be at the Nelsonville Parade of the Hills here on Wednesday and broadcast their Welcome Home Parade, and then turn around and do the coronation of the Little Miss Parade of the Hills. And then also going to try and see if we can't do the same on Saturday for the Grand Parade, and then for the coronation of the Queens as well. And we'll be around the Parade of the Hills themselves and taking in the sights and the sounds and putting some things up. You can already catch the candidates on our YouTube page, and we've shared those on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Nelsonville Media Company. Just look there. And really excited for the upcoming seasons and what we can do with this, and really appreciate everybody's support, including our sponsors in the fall sports, which you'll see plenty of them as we get to those games. Asa Bentley steps into the box. When he gets Casey Cox, swings it up, knocks it into the air, and Dickin comes charging from first base to make the catch.
And Luke's up already. It's
There
going
you
to be
go.
a quick one.
So he didn't have to wait long. Luke Roby, again, going into his freshman year. Son of Ben Roby and Kate Roby. And we'll see what he's got here for what Casey Cox has for him. Roby, a nice athlete already. And swings through, chops it over to Casey Cox, and he'll throw it over to first for the out. Good swing by the young man.
Now you got to watch out for Ben, see what he's going to say to him.
Just going to keep a check on him, right?
Yeah.
He's probably just telling him to, work the pitcher a little longer, right? He took that first swing,
Yeah.
first pitch.
Make him work.
Get a little smile at him there. Matt Yinger will be in there with 2 outs. Kaylee, what's our count here? What's our score?
It is, let's see, 8. Red team has 8, and the blue team has 9.
Okay, 9-8 favor of the blue team. Yinger. Southpaw drives it past door to trying to split catch is Dickin, but it'll get by him.
I'm glad
Good
Wayne
effort.
stood back up.
Yeah, stood right back up. That's good to see. And Yinger gets to first base safely, bringing Court Foregrave up with his team trailing by 1. Runner on first base. What inning are we in?
We are in the 5th, top of the 5th.
Okay.
I just went down to the dugout and
We got you back.
I told the I told the guys we had about 50 minutes left and didn't get any cheers or anything from anyone. Saw a lot of red faces.
So we play this on a timetable, not an
This
count?
is We were talking about the things they do to speed up baseball.
Yep.
This is one of them. We go.
So we go what? Hour and a half? 2 hours? We go 2 hours.
Yeah, we usually start about 1:30 and then
Drive from Foregrave goes in the left field, and it's a single.
about an hour and a half, Joe. Yeah, we try to get our old timers heading down that way about 3 o'clock.
Good deal.
Then Roby batting. You got runners up to first and third.
Shot here into right center, and that's going to get over the head. And here we go. Merry-go-round on this one. Here we come around the plate.
I don't think he's going to attempt it.
No, it's going to get
Ben
to
was
third,
talking
though.
about some tight hamstrings when I was down there in the dugout.
He did get over to third, though.
You hit 2 in.
Yes.
Play-by-play.
So it is now 10-9.
Corey Chapman going to try to extend that lead.
Marjorie got me here without knowing what was up. I saw that
And
brick.
ball goes low.
I walked up that thing and saw it, so I appreciate it.
I was hoping you wouldn't, man.
Well, that's what I say. She had all kinds of stories to get me.
Next pitch delivered. Hit chopped over to the third baseman's head, and that's going to drive Roby in easily. And Chapman will get to first base.
I'm glad you're here.
RBI single.
What you guys are doing, too. I love
And here comes Janiczeski. Maybe that's close enough. Patrick Janiczeski will try that.
Joe, this is. I just telling you about the old timers bricks that people don't know about till we reveal them. Well, this is one of our honorees, and he saw his brick already. This is Doug Durth. Talk with him a little bit. He's an old baseball guy. Put these on, Doug. Talk.
All right. You say the name Doug Durth? Okay, Doug Durth. Welcome to the broadcast. Congratulations a little early because I think they want to announce this a bit later. But congratulations nonetheless on being honored today. Steve, can you tell us a little bit about what goes into it? Then I want to get your thoughts on being honored.
You know, it's members that we know have been involved with baseball in our area for so long, in our community, what have you. Doug was a coach at the high school. He coached high school baseball. Has always been started at Kent State, if I remember right. So
Well, Mike, it'd be hard not to find Mike. I just tried to shine the light on him a little bit, and it'd be hard to miss him with his talent. But, you know, Steve, I want to thank you for spearheading this with your committee. I'm really totally honored by this. Yeah, I've been around baseball for a long time around here. I did coach the high school team for several seasons. You and I participated for many years in that Twilight League.
Oh, great time.
And, I want to also publicly thank Ronnie Dupler for that. He put a lot of funds and resources and time into that, and we had a great adult league around this area for a long time. And, Ronnie spearheaded that up and was behind that. And, it was a lot of local teams. We had Longstreth and Buchtel and Belpre and Nelsonville had a team. And baseball was big around here. Like you said, on Sundays, every guy that was available was playing a doubleheader. So
that's for sure.
I'm also, like you say, I'm proud to be a Buckeye. I'm a Buckeye through and through. I live in Lancaster, but still listen to all the Buckeye games. I can hear you over the loudspeaker, Steve, on the radio. And, I'm nothing but Buckeye, and I'll always believe Buckeye, brown, white, and orange. So, like I say, I appreciate this honor today. Steve, you and your committee do a great job in continuing this tradition here at Crabtree Field, and it spearheads and kicks off the Pray the Hills, and you got a great turnout here today.
I appreciate it, Doug. It's well-deserved. We certainly appreciate you being here. I'm sorry you found out so early. I didn't want to have to do this interview with you,
My wife had told me all kind of stories about needing to be here at what time and whatever, and I came up the steps, and I had never seen that, some of the other honorees that you guys had. And all of a sudden, I stumble on. I said, "Wait a minute, that's me." So, yeah, I appreciate it, and like I say, it's a great honor.
I appreciate that. I should have told Margie to bring you in the other way.
I should have came from the bridge side.
Well, Mr. Dirth, I just got to ask you, what's it like to see your name immortalized in stone now?
It makes you feel great. Let's just say you leave a legacy and you leave something. I'm hoping, like I say, people look at that and go, he was a part of the area down here and loved to invest in it and was a sports-minded guy. And like I say, I've always tried to promote the area, promote the athletes. Sometimes I think they're underappreciated, but we got a great area from here, and I'm so proud to be from here.
Well, congratulations once again. We'll be hearing your name a little later on.
Yes, I appreciate you guys having me. Thanks a lot. All right.
Casey Nungaster with a double to start us out here down the right field line.
There you go, Kelly. We got about 30 minutes, 30 to 40 minutes left. You guys all right?
I'm like 7 people right now.
So we're going to have another guest here. Once again, congratulations to Mr. Dirth making that, and we'll see his name here shortly. With us also here on the broadcast is Zach Richardson, who is, is it field captain? Is that the right title?
Yeah, that's the right title.
Field captain for the Nelsonville York band out there. A baseball player in his own right, Steve, and loves playing the game there as well. Maybe trying to see if he can't maybe get to the next level as well as a pitcher and also at second base. But on my side, full disclosure, I teach at Tri-County Career Center in the New Media Plus program, and Zach Richardson is going into his senior year there.
Yep.
Congratulations, senior year coming up. But Zach, I want to ask you just first off, you've been to the Old Timer games before. You played the band here, obviously. What do you like so much about this setup and being at the Old Timers games?
I definitely like the atmosphere that the players bring to it. They always have a good attitude about everything, whether they strike out, make an error, anything. They're always laughing and having a fun time with it.
Awesome.
Won't be long before you're one of us, Zach. Once you graduate high school,
next year you can be out
we
here.
Expect you to be here.
Yeah, I will be.
How about from the band's perspective? I mean, you guys are growing. It looks like you've got yet another great halftime show ready for everybody during the football games. Tell us a little bit about what the fans of the band can expect this year.
We are definitely ready to bring it. This is our year. Our goal is states and nothing less than that.
Excellent.
We think we can do it, and us playing here at the Old Timers game has always been one of the best experiences. It helps us get out there, show everyone what we can do from get-go, and that we can only get better.
Well, I'll let you get back to your group here, but we've got a close game going right now between the red and the blue team. Not sure where the scores were. It's somewhere 10-9, 10-8, somewhere in that range.
11-9, I think we're at right now. Yep.
Who's going to win the game?
I think Red's got
Red's got it. All right, very good. Zach Richardson, we appreciate you jumping in with us.
I'll have to give you some kudos on your class at Tri-County because Zach looks real comfortable with that microphone on. You've done a good job with it.
I think that's mostly Zach, but we'll take it. We appreciate you coming on the show. And really appreciate just this entire, again, atmosphere as we've got a runner there on first base. She finally made it to base there and earned the walk as one of our newest members. You said just moved here, I believe you said.
Yep, I teach at Logan Middle School with her husband.
Very good.
So they
both of them in the game.
Yes, yep.
And I think that's Brandon Rive. Oh, a throwback over, and it gets past. And Nungester's on his way home. And he'll make it safely up to second base. Oh, trips up, and she's still on the bag. She is safe. Good job of staying on the bag.
We're going to call Lonnie's. I don't know if we're going to call Lonnie's fall a slide or what, really.
I think it was a splash. You know, just frog splash the base path there.
At least she's safe.
Yes,
that's all
she was.
Brandon Rife at the plate.
Safe both ways. She's safe health-wise and safe at the plate.
That's one of the big issues in the Old Timers game.
Yes.
If you can come out safe health-wise, it's been a successful day.
Absolutely.
And Lonnie is currently the tying run if she can get in.
Okay. Foul ball, and that also safely away from all the fans. Rife trying to drive in that tying score from second.
Canal Street over the years has been a danger zone for a lot of kids because any foul balls that were hit, they ran after them. That's we usually had to have a parent guarding that Canal Street area.
Oh, yeah. And that one outside. I think that makes it a full count, if I'm not mistaken.
Ben looks like he knows the score because he's bringing it a little harder now.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, we'll have to start adding what's the speedometer?
The radar, yeah.
Radar gun, yeah.
Rifle foul that one away and stays alive.
Settle a lot of debates between Ben and Casey that way.
You said Ben must know the score. I'm sure Ben always knows the score.
Ben runs in our circle, of course, and he's legendary in our group for how competitive he is. That's for sure.
It's a very careful way to put that.
He won't admit to it, though, will he?
No.
Brandon Rife goes down on strikes.
Yes, he does.
It's up to
Roby
Kim Williams
got him.
now.
Oh, I missed that. Bam Bibber said that was foul tipped, and he caught that. So good job by Yinger.
Okay.
Williams up again. His team trails by 1. Roby on the mound.
I'm not trying to jinx things, but he's gotten 2 doubles in a row.
Yeah. And he swings hard at this one and drives it to left field. That'll get the runner over to third.
Lonnie's going to get there to third at least.
Yes, he did.
Now it's up to Wayne Dickin.
Runners on the corners.
Wayne, of course, the volleyball coach at NY. They're gearing up for their season opener next Saturday, I believe. I believe they travel to Federal Hockey.
They do, and we are hoping to have that on our airwaves as well.
That's great. I think home game a week from Thursday. We have Warren at home. Wayne's coming off a district title.
Shoots that one past the third baseman, and that will drive in the tying run, and Williams represents the go-ahead run on third base. Yeah, right now for our fall sports, Nelsonville Media Company has permission from Nelsonville York to do all the home games, but we were also in touch with Stephanie Evans, the athletic director at Federal Hockey, for that opener, and she said we're good to go to be there.
Wonderful.
For next Saturday. So we'll be there in the morning because that's a noon game. And then we'll be at the Grand Parade that night. So
it's going to be a busy day for Joe Higgins.
Williams gets in to score the go-ahead run. Blue goes up. Busy day, but a fun day.
It'll be a great day. It sure will. It sure will.
And Wayne's Dickens, the volleyball team. They graduated a lot of great seniors last year, but. It's rare that you can rebuild and reload in the same season, but they're going to try and do that.
They sure are. And Wayne's done it before, and you're right.
That's a shot down the third base line, and they'll call that fair. And into second base comes Casey Cox. Thought about third. Thought better of it.
Yeah, Wayne's probably the most decorated volleyball coach we've had at Nelsonville, York. He's won a lot of titles, won our first district title and what have you, and he was senior laden last year.
Yes, he was.
But he has high hopes for this year. Had a great JV team last year, and I'm sure Wayne will have them ready to compete here.
Well, that's the thing too. My daughter's a freshman this year, so she's on what they had. Was a nice shot here from Dean into center field, going to give him a ride, but caught there by Maiden to end the inning. But two JV teams. They've got that many players out that there's two JV squads, which is basically the other one to be kind of a freshman team. But they've done this for a couple years now. The numbers for volleyball very much up.
They are amazing. The numbers for volleyball Volleyball's become such a popular sport in our area. And at Nelsonville, York, to be on the volleyball team is a badge of honor.
Absolutely.
Wayne's really built a good program over there.
Steve, I'm going to hand the mic to you for just a few moments. I got to run over and get those things from the Queens. The Little Miss judgings are done. I'll be right back.
You take that, and Kaylee and I will hold down the fort. Once again, the kids' games have become such a big part of Nelsonville Old Timers Association Day, and I think this is one of their favorite things to do, Kaylee, is just run around the bases.
It's definitely Cooper's favorite thing to do. And I actually looked back at pictures, and Cooper missed all the kids' games last year because he was napping.
Oh, that's right, I remember that.
So this is really his first one.
Well, I know Cooper and his cousin Grant, one of their favorite things to do is slide into home plate when they get there.
12 to 11.
And
the team with 12.
They're asking the score. It says 12 to 11 right now. Blue is up. Blue is up, and I think
it's 13 to 11, and the blue team is up.
13 to 11, the blue team is up. We've got probably.
Wayne's trying to get us to end it now because his team's up.
Now we got about 30 more minutes.
We've got about 30 more minutes per Commissioner Steve Cox. I have the next 5 ride wristband winners as well.
Unlike so many, unlike baseball in itself, which has played a number of innings, Old Timers Day is predicated around time. And we try to get there around 3 o'clock and end our game. And at 3 o'clock, we have our Old Timers line the field from first base to third base, and we call their names out and what have you, and give our awards, our plaques out at that point. So it's not a matter of innings, it's a matter of time in this game.
Which is how it should be.
But we've got there's a shot into right center field. That's Garrett Maiden, and I know he can run.
They're down to 3 in the outfield now.
That may make the score 13 to 12. They are down to 3, so we've lost a player in the outfield. On a day like today, Kaylee, it's a battle of attrition. Who can stay out there the longest, I guess.
For sure. Got Nick Hunter up to bat.
Nick Hunter at the plate. Garrett Maiden on third.
And the train coming through.
That's a staple of Old Timers Day also. We always expect and love when the train's coming through. Nick Hunter will not get cheated on his swing, I can promise you. And I helped coach him in high school baseball, and I can promise you he never got cheated on a swing.
Foul ball.
Another foul ball out into Canal Street. We'll have some kids chase that down. 2 strikes on the batter. Garrett Maiden at third. Casey Cox on the mound. Brandon Wright now behind the plate for the blue team. Nathan Dean moved to third after catching the first 3 or 4 innings. We certainly appreciate over the years, probably the last 7, 8 years, we appreciate Casey Cox and Ben Roby. They're our all-time pitchers, more or less, and they don't try to overpower anybody or show too much stuff. They give you balls you can hit, but it's still
for
baseball.
each other.
Except for each other, yeah. Yeah, and me when I played.
Yeah.
But, we certainly appreciate their efforts. Ball hit into left center. Shaquem Williams in on it. Garrett Maiden goes halfway. Won't come on home. Nice throw by Shaquem Williams. I think Garrett chose wisely there. That was a great throw by Shaquem.
I do want to count up how many catches the 2 of them have, because they've got the Garrett Maiden for the red team and Shaquem Williams for the blue team have been robbing a lot of hits out there.
They have more putouts than anybody, I think.
I think so.
I believe that's probably the most valuable position in Old Timers baseball is center field. A lot of balls go out that way. It's Hunter Bentley.
Oh,
Shaquem Williams, what
ground.
a catch. What a catch.
I think it bounced. Did it bounce?
I think they're calling him safe at first. Yep. I wanted to give him a catch on that, but Hunter Bentley is at first right now. Garrett Maiden remains at third, and Asa Bentley's at the plate. Asa Bentley out at first, and that ends the inning. Kaylee, give me a score in an inning, and we'll move on.
We've got, I believe, 13-11, and we are in the bottom of the 6th.
Bottom of the 6th inning.
Yep.
13-11 the score. Blue team remains in the lead. As always, after Old Timers Day, we get done with our awards and plaques and what have you. We'll give out our Youth Association awards. All the kids, hopefully from the Nelsonville York Youth Baseball Association, will be here with us today, and we'll hand out their medals and make sure they get their awards. Old Timers Association annually gives them all a ice cream coupon down to Sonic. We appreciate Sonic donating those to us each year. And it's great to have them on board with us here also. So happy with the Boy Scouts here in Nelsonville. They've taken over our concession stands over the last couple of years, and we appreciate Dave Logie and Dee Dee and the Boy Scout troop being here with us on a yearly basis now and selling our water and our concessions and what have you.
There's been a number of runs in between right now.
Yeah.
Hey, Wayne! Wait! Ben Roby still on the mound for the red team. And 2-3-3, we got about a half hour left. Here. We've got, while we're at it here, we've had the first baseman for the blue team just arrive. It's Wayne Dickin. He's one of the members of our Old Timers Baseball Association and helps us get the field ready. And he's in charge of the equipment every year. I was given an anecdote before you became in charge of the equipment that we forgot the catcher's gear one year and broke the nose of our catcher without a mask one year. We certainly appreciate that. Wayne's done a fine job with the association over the years, a member of our Walk of Fame also. Just so appreciate you being here and setting things up for us, Wayne.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun coming here. I think this is probably my 14th or 15th year doing this. It's always a lot of fun. We always seem to have great weather for this. It's an honor to be part of it.
Can we have
And,
your attention, please? The Boy Scouts over
hopefully
here
I got
today,
15
and,
more years in me.
We're counting on it, buddy. We're counting on it. It's been a pretty competitive game today. Last year we were 5-4, and the red team pulled it out by 1 run. We've got a close game today, but it's a high-scoring game today. That's a lot of offense today.
Yeah, last year was more of a pitcher's duel, good defense being played everywhere, but we're getting some pretty good hits today. It's nice to see a lot of new faces out on the field this season. A lot of these people, this is their first time playing in this game, so they're getting a feel for it. We're all just out here having fun, and hopefully they come back next year to play.
But it seems like a lot of fun, but I've got to say we saw a play earlier with you out on first base where Corey Chapman was popped out or was out at first base, and you seemed to be on him a little bit there.
There's a few little rivalries out there that I have to give him a hard time about, but I thought about trying to catch that one behind my back, but we needed an out real bad there, and I didn't want to have to try to show off and mess up, because I probably would have messed that one up.
It's probably best that you didn't
No
at this
banana
point.
ball for me.
We certainly appreciate you coming up, Wayne. You can tell the guys down there, we got about in the game, we've got about 25 minutes left.
Okay, I'm sure they'll be real happy about that.
Thanks so much.
Guys.
Wayne Dickin, everyone.
Sorry, I might be a little sweaty.
We got Colin Yinger at the plate, and Leighton Logie on third at this point. Casey Nungester on deck. We've got Joe just coming back with us now. He had to go down and look at see how the Little Queens were doing down at the church. See how we were doing filming that down there.
Yep, got wrapped up.
Great to have you back, Joe. Kayla and I held down the fort as best we could.
I'm sure it was better than anything I've done. So, no, the judges there were doing their deliberations and everything, and they said that all of them did great, as you would expect. So
Sure.
Look at here, pinch hitter.
Yep, we just got Zach into the game, and the band is going wild.
So he's a little bit of doing everything. He came up, broadcasted with us. He's been playing in the band. Now he's going to go hit and play.
He's the star of the day, isn't he?
Oh, he hit him with that curve.
Zach Richardson gets a curveball from Ben Roby.
Do we know what grade he's in?
He's a senior.
He's a senior?
Yeah. Senior from Nelsonville, York, and senior at the Tri-County Career Center New Media Plus program. And he swings and misses on it just as I hit up the program. You got to represent us, pal.
Ben looks like he has a vendetta here.
Yeah, he's not going to take it easy.
Done a lot of junk.
There you go.
Oh, look at that.
Pops that one into right field, and it'll fall on the side.
Just what the blue team needed.
He'll get the first, roll it over to second. And sending
he's
Colin
still going.
Yinger to home.
Oh, Zach's showing off
we're in
his
trouble
wheels. That
now.
might be a
Oh, the ball
mistake.
gets by.
Matt couldn't block it.
Then
That's
Zach's
coming
going to give
home.
it a try. And he'll be tagged out.
Great slide by Zach Richardson.
Wow.
He gets the dirtiest band member
Yes,
in the
he
crowd
does.
award.
So in the end, got the RBI, but Roby still got him out.
We appreciate the band's participation with us.
Absolutely.
And we've had Janice Januszewski, the director. She's batted a few times for us in the
That's
past.
great.
We've tried to get everyone involved for sure.
Now, which team was he playing on? Because he's wearing orange.
He was on the
No
blue,
red or
yeah.
blue.
He could have played for either team, I think.
Both teams gets a run.
I suppose now he probably should bat for the red team one.
Yeah,
you
maybe
go.
we
There
should
you
have
go.
him bat for both teams.
So is this Nungester to the plate?
Yes, so we're back to
All right.
Casey Nungester.
And he's going to golf one foul to the third base side. Catch me up, Kaylee. What's our score and inning?
You know, that is a great question. Blue team has 15 to 11, I believe. Yep, 15 to 11. We're in the bottom of the 6th.
And he'll chop that one, and it goes foul the right side. So he's hit it both ways on the foul line. So 15-11, and you said what inning? I guess it doesn't matter because we're playing 2 hours. So.
Right, right.
Blue trying to get a little closer. They said in the last 15, 10 for the red, 5 for the blue. Trying to get this one. Rips that one between third and short into the left field, and he'll get a single out of it.
It's 1 out, I believe.
1 out. And back to the plate. And following are our 2 newcomers to the area. This is really nice. They just get here, and they just immediately jump right in.
We put them into action quickly.
Kernan was the last name?
Yeah.
Kernan. This is Lonnie, yes. Yeah.
They both, I know Theo coached at one of the youth league T-ball teams last year. This year, I think it was last year, maybe. But yeah, now they live here.
We so enjoy bringing in new players every year.
Absolutely.
It's great to have Lonnie and Theo with us. You know, you hear the voice over the PA of Eddie Van Bibber up here. Eddie's been a part of our association. We came in the same year. We've both been here about 30 years or what have you, and Eddie's been the PA voice of the Old Timers Association as well as the Prairie of the Hills Grand Parade for many years, and we so appreciate Eddie being with us up here all the time, and today especially.
That's the thing about communities like Nelsonville and many of the surrounding areas is just everybody kind of doing their part. Everybody doing a little bit, and then you get greatness out of it.
Isn't that the truth? It all adds up, doesn't it?
Yep. It's kind of the definition of the sum being greater than the parts, you know.
I would concur totally.
I think that can be said about this game. I think it can be said about the Prairie of the Hills and Nelsonville in general. So
such a great week for this town. Casey Nungester has been wild on the base pass today. He just stole second. I don't think Ben's even looked at him yet. Corey Chapman wasn't holding him on. So.
Theo Kernan on the cut there. Roby ready to deliver once more. And he'll draw the walk. Rife, who went in to catch for Dean, is going to have to take off the shin guards. Get out there and hit with the bases first and second.
Ben told me before the game he didn't know if he was ready today. He hadn't been pitching as much batting practice this year. And he's had a couple walks. That's not usually what he does. He's usually pinpoint on that. So he might be getting a little tired to boot.
Oh.
Been a great day for this game. Great weather. A little on the warm side, but better than the alternative. Could be cold, could be rainy.
It just got better for the band because the Boy Scouts are passing out cookies to them.
There you go.
Sure.
There you go. Shot into
Nice
center.
Swing.
And fielder there, thrown in, and they're going to get him at second. They do. They get the force out there.
Oh.
And that is where it ends for this frame. Good play from Maiden in the outfield.
Well, Joe, we've got about
one more.
One more inning.
15 minutes or so.
We've got about 15 minutes left in our game, and I'll go down and excuse myself if you don't mind. Appreciate you having me up here,
we
Joe.
Appreciate you coming on board.
Appreciate all the things you're going to do for Nelsonville York sports and everything this year.
Looking forward to it.
And the Nelsonville community. It's going to be great, and I'm looking forward to helping you out.
We appreciate it, Steve. Go do your thing. Looking forward to seeing who's going to be honored. We already know one. We already got the spoiler.
That's for sure. Thanks, Joe. Thanks, Kaylee.
Well, great to thank the great Steve Cox there for helping us out on the call. The Nelsonville Old Timers game. Nelsonville legend himself there. Such a knowledgeable person, too, with this area, this game particularly, of course. And we're going to see whether we can get you guys. There we go, the hula hoop contest coming up.
15-11.
Again, this is the Nelsonville Old Timers game on Nelsonville Media Company. And we appreciate you joining us on YouTube. Oh, it's not the hula hoop. It's a different competition. Throw it and catch it and then go again. All right. That's pretty cool.
You've been sitting in the shade for a long time.
Little Miss Parade of the Hills judging just got finished about 20 minutes ago or so. And we hope to have a production put up later on that.
Can we have your attention, please? Old timers, we're talking to you sitting on your duff. They're going to be down on the field in about 15 minutes, getting lined up from the first base to round second and third. And we'll have you listed in the way you signed in and the way you brought your name on the tablet. So make sure you get a chance to be down there. Take your time going down now. If you have problems negotiating the steps, there's a place back here. It's got this narrow steps and a handrail that you can use to go down to the field. 15 minutes.
And our next round of ride wristbands, I've got Finn Kernan, Dax Edelblit, Abby Robson, Camden Bean, and Jackson Martin. So if I just said your name, go see Kate Roby over at the top of the third baseline table there. Thank you to the Old Timers Association and Nelsonville York Youth League for those wristbands.
Couple happy youth who will be ready for the Parade of the Hills rides.
And thank you to the band director for bringing everybody out. We love hearing all the music. And last thing, Jessica Sarver also has additional ride wristbands for sale over under the white tent at the top of the levee. They're $15 here. There will be 20 when pre-sale ends. So if you want to get one of those, you can head over and see Jessica.
So we are nearing the end of our contest. Maybe get one more inning in. We'll see how it plays.
15-11. Blue team is currently on top, and we've got one inning left to play.
There you go. One more inning. 15-11. Blue team in the lead. So Casey Cox will try to remain in the lead with this half inning. Casey Cox and Ben Roby going back and forth on the mound, doing a great job. All the players here today.
Looks like we're going to start with Luke, and then the red team will be at the top of the lineup there.
We'll see whether Ben Roby gave as many tips there in between at bats. Swung at the first pitch last time. We'll see if he holds off. Works the pitcher a little bit. Hot,
we like to give
right?
Ben a hard time because the first time that Luke played in this game, Ben made him cry because he didn't catch a ball.
Don't put that out there.
Hey, that's
Don't
another
put
thing.
that
It's
out
been
there.
told. You're welcome, Ben. You're welcome.
We'll see if Luke can make the blue team cry a little bit here with a hit. And he got kind of bend down to that strike zone there. Casey Cox eyes him up. Toss it in there, ripped to the left side. Dean fields it at third, throws it across, and nearly scooped up, but he beat out the throw. Think he might have beat that even if the catch would have been made by Dickin.
Yeah, I'm going to give him a single, right?
I think so.
It's an Old Timers Day single.
I think it had a legit shot at being one anyway. So.
I think so, too.
Zach Richardson back up to bat again. Oh, Casey Cox keeping him honest over there, and Wayne Dickin trying to fake him out as well. Now pops it up, does Richardson right to Casey Cox. He'll get it easy. And I do believe Richardson did bat for both teams.
He did,
yeah,
yes.
There you go. But he might have, he got a hit for the other team.
Yep.
So
he's playing favorites.
yeah, I'm wondering if that wasn't on purpose. Matt Yinger back to the top of the lineup for the red team. They trail. Ooh, swing and a miss there. It's trailed by 4, I believe. 15-11 is what you said the score was, Kaylee?
Yes.
Good deal.
15-11.
Luke Roby on first base. Yinger hits it up the middle. It'll clear into center field with shallow center and will knock Luke Roby over to second base. Single there for Matt Yinger. Court Foregrave now up. Runners on first and second. Foregrave swings through, shot to third. Dean over to second to Nungaster, get the force out there, but fielder's choice for Foregrave, and he'll be first and third for Ben Roby. Roby trying to add more totals onto his hit leader scoreboard.
How you doing, Terry? Terry? How you doing?
Cox on delivery. Roby
All
flies
youth league players,
right
please
center
need to report to the third
and
base
drops
dugout
in for a
after the
hit.
game.
Luke Roby scores. Ben Roby on his way to second. Court Foregrave will cross home plate safely. 2-run score on the play. 15-13 to score in favor of the blue team. Corey Chapman steps into the batter's box, representing the tying run. And rips it over to third base. Good grab by Nathan Dean. Throws the first for the out. And that will do it. 15-13. And that should be the end of the game, but they may, I don't know if they'll hit again in the bottom of the order, bottom of the inning.
Yeah, I think he said they were going to hit regardless.
Okay. Okay.
But Luke and Court both scored there. Is that
That's
true?
15-13, so I know 2 scored.
All right.
Yes, they did. Both of them did. We got the little ones out there once again. We'll try to get down to our field camera and see what we got coming at you this time. Looks like they're going to reverse, run backwards, some of them, and forwards the rest of them, and a little old-fashioned race. Kicking up that dust storm. One little girl doing back walkovers out there. Don't know whose daughter that would be. It's mine. For the whole race. I think she's going to finish last, but she's going to finish with style. Sounds of the band playing through for you.
It's time for the Oldtimers to head down to the field. You can go down a smaller step rather than these big stones. Steps are on the right-hand side.
Looks like they're not going
Looks like that will probably wrap up the contest itself. So Blue will get the victory, 15-13. Great game. And looks like they're going to have their post-game ceremonies here shortly. So we appreciate everybody joining us. We're going to keep it live for those ceremonies.
last winners of the ride wristbands.
We'll let Kaylee give you the last winners for the wristbands.
Archer Hook, Matt
Check.
Boat, Cole Downard, and Oliver Boggs. If you could go see Kate Roby over at the top of the third baseline, you'll get your wristband.
Great game, great day for it, and now we get to see the post-game ceremonies. Band's going to wrap things up as well, so we thank them for coming out once again. It's a great job by the band. Of course, they'll be ready to roll Friday night football. Nelsonville York will open up games on the road at Trimble. It'll be just a few moments, folks, as we get things ready.
Yeah. I was waiting for Cox's curveball, so I thought it was coming, so I popped it up. I waited on it, too, and then it didn't drop as it started swinging, and I knew I wasn't adjusting.
Thank you. Thanks for all your help. So once again, the Old Timers game here at Nelsonville, 15-13, the final score in favor of the blue team. But really in these contests, everybody's a winner. They all had a great time playing. All the kids had a great time out there on the field. And now they're going to go out and line up for this ceremony, the post-game ceremony, where they'll honor some Hall of Famers. And we hope to bring that audio to you as well and video best we can. Folks, just running things down again for Nelsonville Media Company. I am Joe Higgins, and we've got a great team of broadcasters ready to bring you the action on football and volleyball for Nelsonville York this season. We're going to hope to get to every one of the games. There'll probably be some that we won't be able to, but we already have permission from the home team, Nelsonville York's home games, and we have to just get permission from each of the away sites as we go, but we hope that we'll be able to do that. We'll live stream whenever possible, whenever we have the service available to do so, and have those permissions too. And we're going to try and work in cross country and golf whichever way we can. We're also going to have a coaches show, which we'll be talking to the coaches from each of the programs. Looking forward to all of that as well. So we got a busy slate for you on the Nelsonville Media Company. We are on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram at the moment. And looking forward to having you guys follow along the journey with us. If you're interested in sponsoring, you can check out, you can email nelsonvillemediacompany@gmail.com. Those will be for our sports here. While we have a moment, going to bring back to the broadcast Zach Richardson. Zach, a little bit of doing it all today. You came in here and helped us on the broadcast for a moment. You've been down there killing it, all of you guys on the band, and then decided to step out on the field. Which one felt more natural, the most natural for you?
Definitely the band one, just because I'm in band uniform.
There you go. I wondered which team you were playing for, given that the red and blue out there, but you got orange, so you got at bats for both teams.
Yeah, it worked. My first hit went well. That second one, guessed on a pitch, didn't work.
You had me wondering whether, since you did bat for the one team first, whether that second at bat might have been a little bit of, a little bit of messing around there, a little bit.
Maybe a little bit more messing around, but I just missed the ball.
There you go. We'll just keep it there. But Zach, we're about to have our awards and our honorees here.
Yep.
We're just hanging out for that, waiting right now. Tell us a little bit about what you're looking forward to for the upcoming season for the band. You mentioned on your first broadcast, you guys have, or your first time on the broadcast, you guys have state bound. That's your goals.
Yes. We have been working on so many parts of the show. We are about halfway through our competition show already. It's the farthest we've been since I've joined. So we have a real shot to do something this year.
That's excellent. Now, tell me a little bit, without spoiling, obviously, the halftime show and the competition show, Where does this rank in terms of last year's show? Is it something like you feel is similar to last year's show, sort of difficulty? You guys cranked that up this year, or is it a little easier? What do you think?
The music aspect of it is not as hard as last year, but everything else is a lot harder than last year. So
all right,
we stepped it down with the music to bring out our playing capabilities and then upped our marching abilities.
Gotcha. So it should be an exciting show once again. Last year's show was great, and it looks like you're going to build on that for this year as well. What are you looking forward to in terms of what you're looking, obviously football teams out there that you guys will be performing during the games, during the halftime show, and during the games, I should say. But just your senior year altogether.
I'm excited. I've been looking at the football schedule, seeing who we'll see, who will play, where we'll go, and a lot of it brings back some memories from like my first few years or just even recent years. So I'm excited for every game this year.
Now let me ask you, obviously any kind of contest with the team over the hill in Trimble is a rivalry when it's on the field, the courts and everything like that. What about with band? Like when you guys are going over there, are you trying to do better than the Trimble band and so forth? Do you have those same rivalries in band?
Not during football games, but if we're at the same competition, our goal is beat Trimble, but don't be like disrespectful about it.
Of course. Yes, absolutely. And I think for the most part, the Nelsonville York Trimble rivalry is more respectful than not for sure. But it's always just fun to have that. So it looks like we are going to finally get down to the field here. Maybe just a few more moments, so maybe I can squeeze in one more question. Baseball-wise, what are you looking forward to this year with baseball?
I'm excited to see the new freshmen, sophomores that we get up on the varsity level. We lost some players like Landon Inman, Colin Bookman, Logan Meek. We lost a few of our starting seniors, but I feel as we gain some players with equal value to them.
Excellent. So, Zach, looks like you got a eventful year ahead of you here for your senior year, and I don't imagine you'd have it any other way.
Nope. I like being busy.
Very good. Okay. So what do you think of the game itself in terms of the red-blue game? The blue team won 15-13. Close game. You got any kind of bias since you hit for both teams?
I know more people on the red team, so I was pulling for them, but when I batted for the red team, I didn't quite help out.
Very good. Looks like we are going to finally get it down to Steve Cox here and get this thing going. We'll see if everything's ready field level-wise. Here we go.
Thank you for hanging around.
Hope you can pick this up on the audio.
Our blue team prevailed today, 15-13. They're now on a one-game winning streak. Congratulations to our blue team. What a game, what a game. So great to have all the old-timers out here today on this 76th annual Nelsonville Old Timers Baseball Association game. And we're so glad you're all here with us today. We've got our old-timers here after our announcements here today. We'll invite our old-timers down to the Elks for a great dinner down there that the Elks always puts on for us. We'll be down there at about 3:30, and it'll be a great deal down there. So let's, without further ado, let's announce all our old-timers today. As I call your name, if you would, step out, tip your hat, and wave to the fans. So, Old-Timers Day, Patrick Januszewski, Wayne Dickin, Craig Courtney, Terry Courtney, Theo Kernan, Lonnie Kernan had the distinction today of being the first female ever to start an Old Timers Day. Congratulations, Lonnie. Court Forgrave, Ben Roby, Matt Yinger, Colin Yinger, Nathan Dean. Bob Young is already headed to the Elks, but he was here this afternoon. Asa Bentley, Hunter Bentley, Gary Carter, Nick Hunter, Casey Cox, Corey Chapman, Mike Kinnear, Don Dupler. Steve Dupler. Mike Bishop. Brandon Reif. Shaquem Williams. Eddie Van Bibber, our man up on the levee, did all our PA announcing for us today. Our umpire, Bill LaRue. Leighton Logie. Garrett Maiden. Keith Dupler. Casey Nungester. Rodney Gallatin. Dave Burnett. Doug Dirth. Tom Taggart Jr. and Tom Taggart Sr. These are our old timers today, folks. Let's give them a big hand.
Congratulations to all the old timers and thank them for coming out. Created a great ball game for us to watch.
Old Timers Association annually honors some of our members with honor plaques for all they've done for baseball in our area. We have 4 of those members today we're so proud to honor. And we sure appreciate all you've done for baseball in the Hocking Valley area. First, the Nelsonville Old Timers Baseball Association honors Craig Courtney in appreciation of his many years of devoted service to the game of baseball. August 10th, 2025, Craig Courtney.
Worried at first.
Nelsonville Old Timers Baseball Association at this point honors Nathan Dean in appreciation of his many years of devoted service to the game of baseball. August 10th, 2025. Nathan Dean.
Congratulations to Nathan. Well deserved. Nathan Dean does a great job in all of his numerous roles for Nelsonville York and the community as well.
Nathan Dean, ladies and gentlemen.
In addition to our broadcast, you
Nelsonville
see
Old
out
Timers
there
Baseball
DNR
Association at this
Studios
time
as well.
honors Doug Dirth in appreciation of his many years of devoted service to the game of baseball. August 10th, 2025. Doug Dirth.
Doug Dirth, who came on with us a little earlier. We appreciate him taking the time to do so. It looks like Mike Bishop out there to
Folks,
greet
if you
him.
haven't seen it, the entrance to Crabtree Field contains a brick wall Hall of Fame with all the names of the members of our Hall of Fame on it. Each Hall of Fame member has a brick. Doug just happened to see his before he got here this morning. We tried to surprise him but couldn't. But so everyone has a brick up there. Look at that Walk of Fame on your way out. Doug, thank you so much.
As I was saying, DNR Studios down there as well, filming this game, and then also Miss Yanger out there taking pictures as she normally does, and does a great job doing so.
And finally, ladies and gentlemen, the Nelsonville Old Timers Baseball Association honors Tom Taggart Sr. in appreciation of his many years of devoted service to the game of baseball. August 10th, 25. And he's coming to the plaque in style.
Yes, he is coming in style to get the with the golf cart there, and Tom Taggart Sr. also mayor of Bookville.
That's the way to come right there.
He's going to have one of the best pictures for this ceremony, that's for sure.
Tom Taggart Sr., ladies and gentlemen. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. We'll get a group picture of that group. Old Timers, we appreciate you being out here today. We've got the meal starting at 3:30 down at the Elks. You're all welcome. It'll be a great meal. We'll see you down there in just a few minutes.
That'll wrap up our broadcast here on the Nelsonville Media Company from Nelsonville's Old Timers
now it's time
game.
for one of the best parts of our day.
We're going to have all the little ones.
York Youth Baseball Association will be giving out their trophies at this time.
Oh, we'll just stay here
ask the
for that
teams
too
to come
then.
forward. Representative of the league, if you want to come out and talk a little bit. Courtney, whoever's going to say a word or two, come on out.
We'll keep it right here for the honoring of the Nelsonville Youth League as well. I want to thank MC Steve Cox on the mic there. Appreciate him coming up and joining us on the broadcast today. Kaylee Cox as well. She was doing double duty. She was handling the book for the game and then also helping us with the broadcast. It's like we got the little ones taking the field now. Some very little ones out
Our
there.
teams are making their way over as we speak.
Which is excellent.
The Old Timers Athletic Association and Nelsonville York Youth Baseball Association proud to be a part of Old Timers Day. We annually give out ride tickets for the kids and what have you, and we've got the Sonic tickets for everyone that participated in youth baseball this year. There's the president of the association, Court Forgrave. Go ahead, Court.
We just want to thank all of our sponsors for this awesome baseball, softball, and t-ball season. Today we're just going to give out our awards for the end of season and hope all these kids come back next year. We're going to start with the Farmers Bank t-ball team.
Hi, I am Kelly Forgrave, and we were coached by me, my brother Casey Cox, and his wife Kaylee Cox, and we want to thank Farmers Bank for sponsoring us, and here's our team.
Black Four-Way. Super Toss. Lily Killbogger.
Very good, go.
Twip. Twee. Young. Tanner Cox.
Next, still in the T-ball league, we have our Shriver's Pharmacy team. Here's the coach.
Hi, I'm Lindsay Humphrey, and we want to thank Shriver's for sponsoring us.
One Humphrey. And that's my Grace Humphrey. My name is Levi.
Next up, we have Fred Wolf Automotive. Here's their coach, just fresh off playing in the Old Timers game.
I want to thank Fred Wolf Automotive for sponsoring us. We had an awesome T-ball year. My name's Nick Hunter.
Sarah Hunter.
You guys want to say your names?
Avery Hunter. My name is Akoma. Braxton.
And Laney Hunter. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Nick. Now we have our Savings Hardware team. Announce them, girl.
Hi everyone, my name is Stormy Jenkins, and I was the coach of the Savings Hardware team. I appreciate their business and their sponsorship. I'm going to let the girls introduce themselves.
Hi, my name is Willow, and my name is Macy.
Good job.
My name is Mariama.
Now we're moving to 8U softball, and here's the coach, Amanda Wiseman.
Yep. Hi, everybody. I'm Amanda Wiseman. I want to thank Kelly's Body Shop for the sponsorship. I coached the team along with Mr. Court Forgrave. And thank you to all the volunteers that made the fields look so amazing every night.
My name is Gracie. My name's Callie Killbarger. My name's Ellie Forgrave. My name is Peyton Walbrow. My name's Hattie Weisman. My name's Charlotte.
Now we have our other 8U and under softball team. Yeah, that's you. There you go, Coach.
Hi, I'm Sarah Smith. I'm filling in for Coach Anthony. We want to thank Adventure Pro Outdoors for sponsoring. Here are the girls.
My name's Oakland. My name is Jazzy. My name is Paisley. My name's Willow.
Now we're moving to baseball. It's all you, my friend. Go ahead.
My name is Osmond. My name is Connell. My name's Bradley. My name's Cooper. My name is Kaysen.
Back to softball. Same coach. Go ahead.
All right, we have 10U softball here, sponsored by the Copperheads, who also help us out a lot throughout the season, so we want to thank them greatly. Here are the girls.
My name is Jordan. My name is Macy. Hi, my name's Mama Bean. My name's Abby.
My name's Emily.
And back to baseball. It's all yours, Coach.
Name's Brandon Huff. Coach this 10U Orange team. Sixes Lawn Care sponsored us. Big thanks to them. I'll turn it over to the boys.
My name is Knox. My name's Archer. My name is Kaysen. My name is Bentley. My name is Liam. My name is Brantley. My name is Colton. My name's Braden.
Our next baseball squad. Take it away, Coach.
Hi, this is our 10U Brown team, sponsored by P&J Auto. This group of kids, actually, this is their first 10U kid pitch, and they all did very great this year. So I'll go ahead and hand it over to our first boy here.
My name is Emerson. I played outfield. My name is Ezra. My name's Carson. My name's Odin. My name's Emmett. My name's Amoy. Oliver. My name's Cole. My name's Ollie. My name's Sebastian.
Next team, we've got a softball team coming up. Here you go, Coach.
Hi, my name's Justin Inman. I coach 12U softball, and I have a lot of girls missing today, but the ones I have here, they are.
Inman. Emma Cook. Chloe St. Clair.
Also, I'd like to thank Rick's Tire and Auto for sponsoring us.
Back to baseball. It's all yours, Coach. Go.
Hi there. I'm filling in today for 12U Nelsonville Orange's coach, but this is their 12U Orange team. Thank you to Kinnear's Barbershop for sponsoring them.
My name's Joey Summers, and I play pitcher and shortstop. My name's Jacob Dishon, and I play catcher. My name's Cole Kinnear, and I play first base. My name's Dax Edelblut, and I play second base.
My name's Jackson Klein, and I play left and right field.
My name's Connor Snyder, and I play right field.
And our last team. You got them again?
Yeah, we do. All right, my name is Dalton Inman. These are the other coaches here. We coach the 12U Brown team. Thank you to the Copperheads for sponsoring us. This is our team.
My name is Maverick Vogt. I played shortstop.
My name is Braden Williams. I played right field.
My name is Jackson Martin, and I play catcher. Dawson Morse, and I played first and left bench.
My name is Benjamin Klein, and I played second. My name's Eli Bayette, and I play left and sometimes first.
My name is Cash Moore Jordan, and I play right field.
My name's Gunnar, I play right field.
Folks, that's the end of our Old Timers Day festivities. We certainly appreciate you coming out. We appreciate DNR Studios for being here and filming this for us today. And the live stream we have with Joe Higgins and his crew, we certainly appreciate it. Thank you all for being here. Parade the Hills this week. What a great time for the city of Nelsonville. We hope you can all come down. Wednesday through Saturday, come down to the public square for the Parade the Hills. Once again, from the Old Timers Baseball Association, 2025, we thank you.
So that's going to wrap up our broadcast here on the Nelsonville Media Company. We appreciate you tuning in. And once again, we appreciate all the effort that goes into producing this game and having the Old Timers game each and every year. Steve Cox, thank you once more, you and Kaylee Cox, for coming on the broadcast. All of our special guests as well. This will do it for us tonight. Again, once again, we hope to have the Welcome Home Parade at 6 o'clock live streaming once again on Wednesday, and then the coronation of the Little Miss following right after that. And then once again, the Grand Parade on Saturday. We hope to live stream that and the coronation of the Queens as well. We'll be around the Nelsonville Parade of the Hills as we go through the week as well. And then we'll be gearing up for our fall sports coverage to follow after that. I'm Joe Higgins, and we thank you for listening.